Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome back to Slice and Dice. What do I want to do? Do we need to beat easy? Are there any achievements for that? I honestly don't remember. Classic unfair? Oof. Seems like that'll be hard. Do a mode, do lots of dying, do a choose a party mode, do a curse mode, lots of modes. Lots of mode things. Let's just do a normal run. Interesting. I mean, I just want to stick with basic, but let's just go RNG because why not? What do we have? We have no orange. We have no rogue-based class, and we have 2 defenders instead. Not ideal. The gray heroes are maybe some of my least favorite heroes. Also, our orders are weird. Gardener, I've never seen you. You're brand new. +2 mana. Heal 1 growth. I have to use all my sides to get +1 pip for this fight? That's super cool. Heal 1 mana. Okay, what's your thing? Hemlock. So 1 damage, 1 poison, single cast. So only once per fight. Yikes. Bees are also completely new. Huh. Okay. Hemlock is interesting. Defender, pretty standard. I'm pretty sure we've seen you before. Ruffian, I think we've seen you before. I don't know. Standard stuff. No explanation required. 2 mana, 2 mana, 1 mana, 1 mana, and then 0 manas. Poke. 1 damage. Cooldown. So it's like the Jester's Flick, but worse. I mean, like, it's something. I don't know why it costs mana for you to poke something. You can just use your arm, but okay. And then the Wallop, who has block death. And then 2 stuns and 2 self-shieldy hits. What do I want to do? I kind of, like, we're early on. I kind of just want to let some people die. Because we got those achievements. We need to get so many deaths. We could check our stats. Somewhere. Somewhere in here? Total hero deaths, 5. Yeah, we have a long way to go to unlock other cool things. I would love to get mana from you. I don't even know that it matters. Just reroll everything. Okay, sure. Well, this was a heal? Like, that's neat. The Gardener is really cool. May as well stun somebody. Will you please give me mana? Yes! Big mana. Good, big mana. So what do? We got 2 damage. And then we can either burst to kill somebody or hemlock for the same end result. So who do we stun? Who do we protect? It doesn't matter. Like, you are irrelevant. Let's just let blue die, right? Let's just let the mage die. That seems fine to me. So let's kill a bee. Let's stun maybe the rat, because the rat's doing 2 damage. Everybody else is doing 1. And then also, like, we could just burst this bee. Seems good to me. I didn't actually look at your dice. What do you do? They have 2 stingers and 4 bites. Huh. Okay, you know what? This is actually also kind of cool because I don't really care for the shielding on you. This is also kind of cool because I'm very greedy. We're just gonna let people die. Alright, what is this? No fleeing. No, I like when they flee. It just saves me like an extra turn of unnecessary cleanup. So we can go with the Berserker again. We can go with the Evoker. We haven't taken the Evoker, have we? Berserker could also just like keep killing himself, so that's another good way to get lots of deaths. And in theory, if we wanted to prevent the deaths, that's what the Wallop could do. Meow. I have some very active kitty cats right now. So hopefully they're not making too much noise now, or rather in the future. Like, I guess, sure, it seems fine. One thing that's kind of a bummer about our party lineup. Cool. Bad spoon, add +0 to the two left sides. One thing that's kind of a bummer is that most range damage comes with the orange rogue class. And we don't have that. So that sucks. Like, I'd rather not let you die. But also, like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, losing the healer is a little spicy for me. But I'll take that. Sure. Man, that evoker is just useless. So we could stun the wolf. I'm fine with that. The heal literally just is irrelevant here. And our stupid evoker rolled nothing. Kind of a bummer to lose our only, like, real damage dealer, now that I think about it. Perhaps I have made a mistake. Okay, we're getting, like, stupidly lucky with the growth side here. So this is also just pointless, but there you go. Let's hemlock this wolf. Burn him down while we're stabbing away at this one very slowly. That seems good to me. So, like, I don't want to let everyone die, especially because we still have to actually win the fight. But maybe we just let the evoker die? We could do a drop and kill this wolf. I mean, we could do another one and kill the archer. Is that worth it? We could also burst to kill this wolf. I kind of want to let him just kill the evoker, though. It feels kind of cheesy doing this, but, you know... I want the achievements. You can heal yourself. Alright. Okay, well... I mean, like, 1 damage cantrip is cool. It's on the left side, which is... irritating. The quiver is really neat, though. I mean, like, we should just take the quiver because this, like, if nothing else, it effectively gives us an orange rogue character. Maybe we put it on the evoker because he's, like, just useless. I don't know. That's okay. That seems good to me, at least for now. 2 bees, a goblin, and a wolf. Alright, well. I do like that. Only 1 damage on the thing is, like, it's not great, but it's something. And then I'm just always glad that our ruffian has taken one for the team. He's taking several for the team. I'm very proud of him. So the goblin runs away if it's the last one. We could just, like, kill the wolf. That's fine. I don't know, something like that, and then kill the bee. That's fine. So, 1 damage, and we're out of this fight. Or... or... we just let the evoker die again. We're gonna have a boss next, aren't we? I think we could take a boss. Okay, Monk or Pilgrim? Man, these are both really good. I have... Traditionally, I've really enjoyed the Monk. That is just like one of my favorite gray defender type heroes. The Pilgrim was so cool, and they're new. Or at least new to me. Fighting the Alpha Wolf. So his whole thing is he bites for real big damage, and then he can summon more wolves. Let's take the Pilgrim. Just because I think the stuns are really neat. And preventing death is neat, and reusing dice is neat. And like the self-shield is, I don't know, that we might get some use out of that. Who knows? Okay, I'd rather you not die. I'd love to get the growth side, but let's just take the mana. Any mana is good at this point. Ugh. Okay. So, like, we can do that. We could double drop and just kill the wolf, the regular wolf. Like, that's not too bad. I was gonna hemlock the alpha to burn him down over the next few turns, but... like, just removing one of the enemy combatants is very, very, very good. And we can still hemlock as well. Perfect. And then we'll do that, and then we do one of those. Ooh, the old swipey claws. I mean, we can just let the ruffian die, yeah. In fact. Oh, our poor ruffian. That's so good. Blind! You were also new. What the hell? This is cool. I love seeing all these new monsters. And I know that there's monsters that you can unlock, and that I have unlocked in the previous versions of the game. So I'm wondering if there's like actual new monsters and stuff to unlock. I think we saw like a new boss after beating Hexia. So I'm excited to see what the hell that's all about. So at the end of the turn, if no damage was dealt to any monster, I flee. To any monster. So does that mean if we don't attack at all, then he runs away? Or does that mean if he does no damage to us with his whirly blades? I don't know. It's a little unclear to me. Peaked cap. Copy the middle side onto the left side. I don't know. That seems kind of bad. But 2 random tier 1 items also doesn't seem great. We could maybe get use out of this later. Ugh. mean, like, there's a good chance we're going to want that later, or that we could at least make use of it later, but let's take the 2 random tier 1 items. The Bone Charm, you keep showing up. And now you're finally here. So no HP penalty when you're defeated. Well, don't we have the perfect hero for that? Yeah, I don't know. I guess just give you big heals. So maybe we try... Man, if we could get the stun on you, that'd be great. Maybe we try doing no monster damage this turn. Can we get the stun? Can we get the stun? Nope. So let's, I don't know, heal. Who else has the lowest HP? Like the gardener? Maybe the defender? And then rip to the poor evoker. We could burst again to protect the evoker, but I want to see how this works. So you're gray right now. If we do that, okay. Okay, so if we attack nothing, he's just going to leave. That is how that's going to work. Just like to be absolutely sure, I'm going to let the evoker take unnecessary damage. Okay, that's neat. That's a very neat little mechanic. Now we got to deal with this jerk. I mean, if we get your big berserk pain sword, I'm definitely going to do it. So that's enough. We can stun you. Perfect. I mean, 4 damage for 3 mana. It's hard to beat that. Okay, I do kind of want to let the ruffian die now. Do not let him escape. He must kill the ruffian first. We could also like let the gardener die. Yeah. Maybe. I'm fine with that. Okay, soldier, we've probably seen you before, or at least seen soldier adjacent characters. Pretty typical. Enchanter, you're new though. We've unlocked you. So I glanced at you when we unlocked you, but self-heal and self-shield get added to somebody's side. Engage gets added to somebody's sides. That's cool. Self-heal and shield again. And then this is a heal and shield 2 with some mana gain attached to it. And then what's your spell? Swap each side with its opposite this turn. Oh, that makes my head hurt. Oh, that makes my head hurt a lot. Let's do it. I don't know if I have the wherewithal for this. Carpe diem and all that. So a bandit, a goblin, and a snake. So if we overkill the goblin, then the bandit flees. The snake's like the most annoying one to deal with. Maybe we just let the evoker die? We don't have any cleanse, do we? No. We don't have any way. I guess the big hit from the Ruffian is the only way we have to do enough overkill damage. So that's a little spicy. Okay, well, we got it. I'm kind of just going to let the Evoker die. So we could do something like this to keep him alive, give him the self-shielding. It counters the pain. But, like, I don't wanna. You are intended to just die a lot. That's your purpose in life right now. So the other thing is we could take a look at flip. So it would swap your top and your bottom sides. That does nothing. You're on the good side. That does nothing. It would swap this with a 3 shield side. And swap yours with a blank. Okay, so that does nothing for us. I kind of assumed as much. Let's do one of those. Let's do... I don't know, like, it doesn't matter who we self-shield. Nobody else has taken any damage or anything like that. So we gotta bring you kind of low and then hit you real hard, and then that happens, and then we just have the snake to deal with, which it's almost dealt with. Also, I realize now that our Evoker is no longer dying, so that's a bummer. Unholy Strength. Immune to shields and healing, but +1 pip to the entire middle row. Add sticky and +1 pip to all sides. I don't know. That's kind of interesting, but... Can't be shielded or healed, so you're just gonna die a lot. That is interesting. I kind of want to go for it. Let's take the lead boots. And we'll do that. So you're almost always going to do a big shooty shoot, but sometimes you're going to have a little shieldy do instead. That seems fine. Okay. All right. Yeah. Hey, the Evoker did something. So you have 7 HP. So we could like double drop to kill him. But the slate only takes 1 damage no matter what. So let's ruffian our way through the Slimer, right? I want to try this, because I think if we do it this way... Yeah, no... Oh, it does spawn the Slimelet. Okay. Never mind. And then you are shooting rocks at everybody. I think that's a better way to do it. If we'd refreshed the bow attack, we would have only gotten 1 more attack. Whew. Do we let you die? Like, how greedy am I for all these deaths? What are we up to now? 15. Ooh. We have had so many deaths. Also, what fight are we on? Fight 7? I think up to like the halfway point we can weather the storm. Probably. Yeah, so we kill the Slimelets. Sigh. He kills us and then runs. Yep. Ooh, you're new. That's a new boss. That's terrifying and exciting. So what was this one? Reroll the Ruffians class? Yeah, I mean, do we want like another random tier 1 guy? Tier 1 yellow guy? So these are the tier 1s, these are the tier 2s, and these are the tier 3s. Haven't unlocked that yet. Haven't seen most of these. Yeah, I've seen the Berserker and the soldiers show up a couple times already. The lazy. I love and hate that. Ooh, Hoarder got changed. What the hell is that? Guilt. If this is lethal, I die. It's amazing. Oh. That's so good. Oh, man. I kind of want to see that, but... Okay. No, let's... No, we'll keep the Ruffian. Who is now going to be a Sinew. I wonder if we'd gone the other way, if we could level him up to a Sinew and then re-roll. I wonder if that would have worked. I don't know. Like, we could upgrade the Warden. We don't really gain or lose anything. That would turn into a 5 shield instead. So, Sinew. 1 damage, cleave, chain. That's a new keyword. We haven't seen that yet. So, we could hit somebody, hit to either side, and then chain. Does double damage if this shares a keyword with the previous dice this turn. So, if we use another cleave thing first, then this will chain and do double damage. The other way we could get around that is like, use the enchanter and the pilgrim's dice to like apply mana or apply like self heal or something to anybody else's attack. Have them go first and then apply it to the Sinew and have him go. Like, if we had more access to keywords and stuff like that, that would be more interesting and more useful. I guess we have 2, right? Because we have, we have the self-heal and self-shield. That's a keyword. And then we could apply self-shield from the pilgrim. So we actually have ways to enable that. But all of that for just a second pip of damage. I don't think that's worth it. But also, like, you're kind of okay. I hate the exert. Yeah, let's take the Warden. And you just get the exact same stuff that you had previously. So what on earth does a sarcophagus do? So it has 3 pips, have to be removed individually, just like the slates. I flee at the end of turn 3 and drop a tier 3, 4, or 5 item if defeated. So you're just here for 3 turns and then you leave? That's cool. So... Big Scary Chomp. Do you like Slimer Cleave? It hits 3 people. Summon 2 spiders or summon 2 bones. This is a neat boss. I like this one. So we gotta hit it 3 times individually, and then after that it'll have 12 HP that we gotta chew through. That's like really irritating. We're kind of not geared for that with this crew. Oh, and you got the... I mean, like, the shield is good. So engage would cause this to do double damage, which means it would actually hit the nulls. But then if we refresh it, it doesn't hit the nulls again. I mean, like, damage to the nulls seems good, though. On the other hand, a drop would just straight up kill one of the nulls. And by one of the nulls, I mean the one up top. I think we go for the mana. I don't know why I didn't lock that. We got so lucky that it rolled again. My brain just like shut off. And we didn't get any mana. That's worst case scenario. So I think we're going to do this. And then we're going to go again just for the 1 extra damage on the sarcophagus. That guy is going to be tough to chew through. Also, we are taking a crap ton of damage. I'm just realizing that. It's so much damage. Summoning 2 spooters. I don't think we could, like, prevent him from fleeing with a stun or anything like that, which is irritating. So we can shoot for 2. Like, you could one-shot a Null, for example. So maybe if we got the Prevent Death, this would be a good turn to use it. The stun to block the Null from attacking would also be really nice here, actually. And then, like, for reals, maybe we just take that to keep the Ruffian alive for once. What a novel concept that is. Ooh, and I like that. Okay. So we can stun this Null. We can do that so that you stay very alive. We gotta hit the sarcophagus one more time first so that your damage actually goes through. That is good damage. We could have flipped, got the Prevent Death, that wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, the flip wouldn't have mattered on anyone. This seems like it's not usually going to be a useful spell. Maybe I could like keep that in mind when looking at rerolls and stuff, but ugh. It's too much mental power for me. So what's your opposite? The shield one? So if you ever get the shield, they'll make it use flip to get you to the big hit. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we could turn the Warden shield into an attack if we wanted also. Sorry, I'm kind of stalling here. I guess we just save the mana. Worst case scenario, we just, you know, spend it next turn to either drop on the Null or burst the sarcophagus. So this is our last... Oh no, the thing came undone. I need to like retape this. Yikes, that is so much incoming damage. We have to kill the sarcophagus this time. And maybe like a Null or 2. I don't know if the self-heal, self-shield sides do anything for us. I gotta think about it. We could put it on the Warden, and obviously the Warden could heal up a little bit, but you're not taking damage. It wouldn't do anything for you. It's not gonna do anything for the Ruffian. Ruffian ideally is gonna like kill himself on the sarcophagus, you know, taking the sarcophagus with him. Like, we kind of need his damage. That's the only way we're gonna get through the sarcophagus like that. Unless we like double drop, that's the other thing. Drop once to kill the Null, drop again on the sarcophagus. We'd need to get 3 mana. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this does matter. I would love to fish for the mana side on the Enchanter, though. I am going to go greedy on this. And who knows, maybe this is where our run ends, and my hubris nets us several more kills. Okay, well... Several more kills, several more deaths. Same thing. So you're targeting the bottom 3. So if we kill you, we're largely safe. The Evoker will still be taking damage. So we could just go drop, drop. +1 item after combat. That's neat. This does nothing. So, congratulations. You can continue not dying at the end of this turn. Okay. And now we have a bit of a spicy one on our hands because that's a lot of damage coming in. The Warden can just save somebody. The enchanter could just save somebody. The stun could be really nice. I really want to deal with that null. Kind of also want to keep the pilgrim alive, but that's not the end of the world. Ugh. Oh. Okay. I think we let the pilgrim die, and I think we're kind of on the brink of, like, me no longer letting people die on purpose. We're right there. I wouldn't mind you getting more damage. Like, the heal's also kind of okay. That's just too good to ignore. Like, I pretty universally will take that. It's so good reusing somebody else's dice. So I actually do kind of want to let the spider kill the pilgrim. I'll take it. Cast 100 spells, unlock a hero. The Spellblade! Single cast, imbue. Alright, that's cool. Holy moly, we have another new... Oh, what's this? Oh, that's our free item. We got a cracked plate again. That's something. That's another new enemy. We're seeing so many new enemies. This is sweet. Start poisoned for 2. Huh. So it's just going to die of poison, but not before it dishes out a lot of poison and damage. This is nasty. 1 damage and 1 poison to everything. That's spooky. Learn the new spell, Mark. Do 2 damage and make an enemy vulnerable. Or the hissing ring. Replace the middle side with 2 damage and poison. Remember what I said earlier about move the middle side onto the left side? This would have been like a great time for that. Two damage and 2 poison is like actually pretty good. I would maybe put that on the ruffian. Mark is just so much mana. And I don't know that we have enough sources of damage to like make use of that. Maybe we could. Especially if we factor in like spells and stuff. I don't know, this also is just really cool. -4 max HP and also self-shield. Yeah, I don't know. I think the poison's okay on you. Oh no. Well. If we could actually heal the pilgrim. Like all the way. Then he could stun one of the 3 carriers. Oh no, this is spooky. And like the self-heal side doesn't do it, so we need the 4, the wand here, The shield will help, but that's not going to be enough. Alright, well. We got us a doozy of a fight here. So he could stun the bones. That's almost something, right? Do we just let the ruffian die? Somebody has to die. Nobody has to die. If we drop on the carrier, he just dies. I guess I'm neglecting the fact that there's self-shielding on here as well, so we could do it like that. That works really well. Then everybody dies next turn instead. That poison is just nasty. That's so much poison. So now that carrier is going to die. When the bones dies, he's doing an extra 1 damage to everything around him. That's why these guys are each at 1 pip lower HP. Yeah, we're gonna get through this, but it's gonna be kind of a by the skin of our teeth sort of situation. We just need to do 4 total damage. Or we do that. Yeah, you don't have anything that matters. Can we get a heal on you? That'd be sweet. Can we please get a heal on you? Oh man, how greedy do I want to be? I want to be so greedy. This is such a bad idea, though. Like, no amount of shielding will actually matter here. Oh my gosh. I did it. I found the solution. I am the best. Sure. That was so greedy. Okay, militia, whiz, and 2 imps. Do we want to add something to the fight? Add 2 archers to get a copper ring. +1 empty max HP. +1 maximum stored mana, so we could hold 4 per turn. And we would get a caster root. Blank sides become heal 1. Like, that's not bad, but that's going to be a tough fight. But also we have a warden who can just, like, one-shot these guys. Yeah, let's go for it. And we get the items right away, which is nice. You have the most blanks, so you get that. I mean, I guess it goes on the Pilgrim. If we heal you up, then that's more stunning potential. So I like that. And somebody gets leveled up. Brute or Gladiator? They're both pretty good. 2 damage engage. Which have we taken either of these before? I think we've taken the Brute before. Have we taken the Gladiator? I know I'm spending a lot more time looking at all this stuff, but I like this stuff. The game gives me these options. I'm going to take them. Brute, we've chosen once. Gladiator, we've never seen before. So yeah, let's take the Gladiator. And we're losing the 1 damage that sometimes can be 2 to get 2 poisons. So like that's a much, 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 much better use of that item. I kind of want to put the Bone Charm on the Evoker instead, to be honest. Especially because you have self-shielding now. I'm going to do it this way because I think if the wand is consumed and gets X'd out, it might be replaced with the caster root. I'm not sure. We'll find out if we ever get a chance to use that. Alright, let's do this. And I'm more or less done with the, like, intentional deaths. I might still let one or two sneak through every now and then, but I think I'd rather just not do that. So this is 2 damage, doubled if it's somebody with full HP. So we can just one-shot an imp. I like that a lot. And then this is where things get a little tricky. Who are you targeting? The Pilgrim? I don't think we have any way of getting the Pilgrim. Yeah, you have nothing with any pips on it, so self-shielding doesn't do anything for you. And we didn't get the big shield from the Warden. Oy. Like 2 mana is pretty good. Let's just take that. Oh, this is very good. Because now you can also take out, like, an archer and an imp. Or both archers. I think the imps are more annoying. Or the whiz. Oh, that'd keep the evoker alive. Do I want to keep the evoker alive? Kinda. Like, we could also just kill the whiz. I think the imps are nastier. Do I want to save the evoker? Yeah, let's give him one more turn. And thus have the fates spoken, we shall keep the evoker alive. I guess we just gotta deal with you the old-fashioned way. 4 healing on somebody would be kind of nice, maybe, yeah. Four healing on the Pilgrim. Then we could, like, stun the militia, maybe. Oh, you got weakened. you were already so useless, and now you're even more so useless. Oh, what a bummer. So let's take out the archer, right? Let's protect you because you're taking damage. Alternatively, we could kill, get that HP off the whiz and stun him so he doesn't add more bones to the fight. That seems like a better use of our turn, in my opinion. Oh, and then if I'm doing that, then, like, heal the Warden instead. Nope. Never mind. I have to... Oh, it was the shield. That's what I want to move. Do that. Do that. Now shield the only guy taking damage. Okay. I'm back. I figured it out. Oh, good grief. We do have to punch through you sooner or later. We could also do another stun on the militia. Like, that's not bad. I mean, that would keep the Warden alive. Please, big mana. Big mana. That's some mana. It's an okay amount of mana. I would love to kill that whiz, but we don't have the damage to do it right now. So we're going to take out the archer. Yeah, it's just what we got. Okay, gotta kill them both. Oh, that's terrible. That's mana. That'll let us do a drop, so we can at least kill one of you for sure. Can we get 3 damage? Can we get 1 more damage? No. But also yes. Okay. Fights are actually getting a little bit tougher. Fearless, +1 max HP, and get a stun on the far right. That's so good. Shining Bow. Add ranged to all damage sides. Also very good. Like, that would go really well in the Gladiator. That would go super well in the Gladiator. I like that a lot. Okay. Especially against a spiker and a sniper. Ooh. Sniker and a spiper. Especially against a whatever we're fighting. Okay. 2 damage, not enough to kill a sniper. 2 damage engaged, so that'll do 4. That could kill a sniper or hit a spiker real hard. If we hit you for 4, we could just stun you outright. So, like, that's good. So if we could get the engage side here, that would be ideal. And we can do it with a flip. So we'll hit the spiker first. I had to make sure we were on the right side, because if we were on this side, we would have been in a whole world of trouble. So we can stun the spiker. And then we flip, so that we can do that and kill the sniper. That was a real good turn. I can feel some brain muscles happening. Only going to do 2 damage, but it is ranged. I would love to get the poison on you. So I am going to fish for that. There's a 1 in 3 chance that you're not going to roll an attack, and that would be bad, but I'm willing to take that chance. I shouldn't have taken that. Like, we're so close to killing you. Hey, and he's going to run away. Yes. I could go into the menu and turn on auto escape, by the way, so that whenever enemies attempt to escape, it just lets them go. I think that's mostly fine. But I also kind of like having the option of hunting them down at my leisure, if I so choose. Stoic is really good. The Stalwart would give us a cleanse, though. I gotta think about this, because the Stoic would replace our Pilgrim, and the Stalwart would replace the Warden. And I don't really want to lose the ranged attack that we've got so far. I mean, like, we could move... Whoops, we could move all that over to the Evoker. I think having a cleanse is, like, really valuable. Even if it's just the potential for a cleanse, because I'm going to override all your other crap. There's an argument to be made that the 5 damage exert is really good. Over 2 turns, right? Do 5 damage one turn, do nothing the next. That's more than 2 turns worth of bow and arrow attacks. However, the bow and arrow is ranged. And that's really, really important for a lot of fights. So we're going to take you, but you're going to get all the same items. So we still have just like a 1 in 6 chance that you can cleanse something off of somebody. Which is okay. It's more than we had previously. Oh, I forgot you also do a bunch of weakening garbage. We also have flip, so it's kind of a 2 in 6 chance, you know? Weakening everybody by 1 is not good. That is, in fact, very bad for us. I do not like that at all. Okay, so that's a dead bones. We could stun another bones. Please get something useful. You didn't. We could also hit the Lich for 4. That's kind of tempting on its own. But I think we gotta take out these boneses. Boy, do I feel accomplished. I mean, we could burst to kill you, but also we can just save our mana and do it next turn. Like, the stun is just universally very good. That's pretty okay. I really want the poison on you. That would be ideal. Hey, and we got it. Can we get positive mana generation? Yes, we can. Hell yeah. Alright, so we're going to poison the Lich. That is very important. Now he'll just kind of whittle himself down as we go. We could drop to kill the guy up top. We could burst to hit you. That might be better. Because then we could also, like... I guess they're both hitting the same pilgrim, huh? I mean, it gives him a point of shielding. Like, that's probably helpful. And it didn't even matter. Okay, hang on. Because it didn't even matter, let's turn this into, like, actually healing somebody. Probably yourself, to be honest. Okay. There's so many bones. Alright, again, the poison would be ideal for here. The cleanse would also be kind of nice. But we didn't get it. That's okay. I guess I'm fishing for poison. The engage kind of matters, maybe. We could engage the stalwart and have him one-shot a bones. That's not bad. So we can keep this and flip. I was kind of also hoping to drop, but that's okay. I think we do that. That's very good. That's pretty okay. Refreshing for the 3 mana is probably the way to go here. We could also hit twice with a gladiator. I don't know. want to do one of those things. Probably before I flip so that we get the actual use out of it. Yeah, I guess we'll do that because the drop could be really useful. So we do a flip, engage. Probably just take out one of the ones that's actually doing damage. Yeah. And then we can do like a drop and a burst. That petrify is going to be really nasty. I don't know. We don't have to spend the mana right now, so let's just hold on to it. We lost the cleanse side, so that's a huge bummer. Poison, 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 poison. Yes, poison. So I actually am gonna refresh and repoison because that's so much damage. And then if we just shoot you once, then or burst you, then you're done. We don't have to deal with you anymore. That's very good. I don't think it matters who we hit there, so let's do that. We'll save up so that we can drop and just kill some bones next turn. Or maybe like double burst or something, I don't know. We're just gonna kill some bones. So many bones. Why are there so many bones? Alright, well that's ideal because we can one-shot one of these guys, probably this one. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think we got this one in the bag. Yeah, that's very nice. Okay. Yeah, I like that a lot. Didn't mean to do that, meant to click drop. Okay. We're getting there. Hey, ghosties! These are new for YouTube, but I have seen them before. They are terrible, terrible creatures. First turn, we get +1 pip to all sides. We took that last time, didn't we? That's so good. Sparks. Add cantrip to all sides that have exactly 1 pip. Huh, that is interesting, because we could, like, downgrade these. So, like, take the boots off, and then cantripify that, so all of those shots would just happen randomly. That's kind of neat. That's kind of the only use we'd get out of that. We gotta replace our evoker. So instead of like 2 damage per turn, we'd be getting 4, but with less control, it would just be random. It's a little spicy, but I think we're gonna go for it. Let's give it a try. I was enjoying the sticky boots. Yeah. Like, we could give him to the evoker, but that's just is so not good. We gotta give you the caster root also if we're gonna do that. Ugh. That does not feel good at all, but it's what we're doing now. The bone and the cracked plate. I can't lower your max HP. Like, we just can't. We can do that even so that if he happens to die, he comes back with 9 out of 10 HP and is therefore it's easier to stun with him. This is like really, really spooky with the enchanter, but we'll see how it goes. So what can ghosts do? 2 poison to somebody, 4 damage, and it descends, so it would hit 2 people for 8. The terrifying finger. Whoever has the most HP, they do 6 damage to him. But the worst thing about the ghost is when this HP breaks, they become they phase out of existence and become invulnerable for the turn. But they can still do their freaking attack, which is not good. So if we could kill them in one shot, then we don't have to worry about that. Or do 1 damage and then hit them for 5. But we don't really have either of those capabilities right now. I guess I'm now seeing the flaw in my Enchantress plan, which is that she has no HP and dies so fast to poison. And there's really nothing we can do about it. We gotta take that item off of her. Like, the engage would be great. The poison would also be really good. Okay, okay. That just saved things for us. That's so good. These are all so good. That's not so good. That's the opposite of so good. The Enchanter, you are letting us down in a very big way. Okay, so that keeps her alive. Kind of a bummer to have to spend that. You are just like a heal bot now, which is awful. Alternatively, we stun this ghost, maybe? So maybe that's more important. Ooh, or actually, I think protecting the Pilgrim is more important, because that stun is going to be critical to minimizing the pain that we get through here. So let's also poison one of the ghosts, probably. If we could overkill one, which I don't think we can, but if we could, that would be great. Yeah, like, we don't have the damage to do it. Unless we do, like, a drop. But, like, we can poison the ghost. He's not going to take the poison damage this turn, but then he's on his way out, at least. Yeah, I think this is okay. Man, that's so much poison damage coming in. What a bunch of jerks. Oh, that's so much just damage coming in. Well, I would love to like keep re-rolling the stalwart, but man, like with all that poison. So what do we do here? We get a lot of mana. So we can do 4 damage to this guy. He has 8 HP. So if we could do 4 more to him, we can just get him out of the picture. I would love to hit this ghost and just like break his invulnerability. I think we have to stun him though to keep our enchanter alive. So then we can block the poison coming to the gladiator, so that nullifies this ghost. So we either give we could give you some healing. We also could have given 4 shields to the evoker and kept him more alive. I think this is probably the way to go. Oh, especially because we can just drop and finish you off now. That's very good. Okay. Yeah, I'm happier with that. Okay. We just kind of got to weather your storm. That's very good. Honestly, the stun is really good. We're gonna keep stunning this top ghost to save our enchanter. Like the mana and healing is probably really important here. I don't really know what I want from you. That's nice. Could we get another drop to finish you? Yes, but not this turn, which is a bummer. I mean, like, we have to do that. Oh, we have to stun you first. Aha! I'm realizing my critical mistake here. So let's heal up the Evoker. Man, I would love to just drop on you twice, but alas, we cannot do that. We could do a drop. Like, that's not the worst thing in the world, right? And then we could just drop next time and finish off the bandit as well, so it doesn't even matter what we do here. Okay, we win. We did it. We just gotta, you know, play it one more turn. Also, you're just gonna die to poison. All that hard work for nothing. I like the cantrip shots. Like, that's pretty neat. There's just a lot of extra free damage. Do it with the cantrip. Okay. A witch or a ghast? Ooh. Both are new. So the witch gives us the very, very valuable weaken effect. Also a big cleanse, a boost, a healing cleave thing, some mana, heal 2 for only 1 mana, and it's infinite use as long as we have the mana for it. Like, that's all very, very good. The ghast, however, what have we here? Gain 5 mana and also die. That's something. Your spell is Harvest. Kill an enemy with exactly 1 HP, and then you gain 3 mana from that. So you spend 1, gain 3. But they have to be at exactly 1 HP. But these are also really good. 2 damage and weaken, but they're single use. That's a spicy choice. That's an interesting choice. I think we do it. I almost never take the ghast, and the witch is really, really good. So let's go for this. So you need the bone for sure. Whoop. Hello, cat. I don't know if I want the lead boots on you, though. Also, like, you're kind of probably going to die pretty often anyway, so maybe we just do that. I don't really even feel bad about not putting the lead boots on anyone. Like, we have so many items. Alright, nothing new here. That's good. Like, 2 mana's fine. If we could weaken the Cyclops and reduce the damage everyone's taking, like, that would also be pretty good, I think. So maybe we go for that. The poison is unbelievable, especially because we can double it up. Okay. Okay. You were taking a stupid amount of damage from the Alpha Wolf, and we have just no way of dealing with that at all. We could weaken it to reduce it by 2. I mean, weakening the Cyclops is obviously the right choice, because everyone is taking that damage. But that does mean that the Enchanter is just going to die, and that's not great. There's really just not anything we can do about that either. I guess we're going to heal you up a bit. Okay. I kind of just want to burn down the Alpha really fast. Because the Alpha is going to be potentially summoning wolves, which would be really nasty. The Cyclops is also really nasty. Yeah, kind of a bummer, but that's what we've got. We're late enough into the run that I'm hoping this doesn't turn into just an unstoppable death spiral. That would definitely be the worst. Like, the poison again would be really nice. We could just, like, stun the Alpha and then not have to worry about the swipe. That's pretty good. I don't really know what I want from you, so... like, okay, the shielding is actually really good, because you're going to take a bunch of damage and we don't have a healer anymore. The stalwart... It would also be nice to do something about you. The cantrip is not helpful. Okay. So we can not harvest the sniper because he's in the back row, so never mind. Forget what I was about to say. But we can just kill the sniper. Okay, never mind. The stalwart is fine. So we could have 3 people take 2 damage each, or we could have everybody take 2 damage each. Let's... Oh, and you have too much HP. Of course you do. Well, never mind. Processing through all that and like, oh yeah, we can just stun you also. The weaken is very good. The poison would be great. Anything would be great. It's all good. It's all good. That's not good. I lied. It's not all good. Dang it. It's okay. We still win. All right. Thimble, immune to damage during my turn. So that's really good for anybody that has pain on their weapons. Or anybody who is attacking like a spiker or an imp or something that reflects damage. Hexia, oh, that'd be very nice against Hexia. I think we have to take that. Set all sides to 2 doesn't really get us anything either. I think we have to take this just in case we do run into Hexia or somebody who is gonna cause us problems like that. That would also let us maybe do like a level 3 or tier 3 berserker type. Sadly, it prevents damage, so I don't think it affects the death mana from the ghast. Though that would be cool. Thimble is very, very good though, so we'll just take that. It doesn't, like, it's irrelevant right now, I think. Especially for the pilgrim. It's the most useless thing for you. I mean, he's also the bottom. Hexia, spell, mana burn. It doesn't matter. Okay, this is like a really nasty fight. That's so much damage. Oh, that's so much damage. Oh, and the cantrip is just 100% useless here. Ugh, I guess we're fishing for the shield on you. That would be enough to keep the enchanter alive. I would really like to get that engage side, though, because then we could actually kill something. They're also all going to be exerted next turn. Yeah, this is rough. This is going to be a rough one. Oy. Okay, well... I mean, you're taking so much damage, so we'll just do that. So, like, we could do that. We could harvest a snake. That's cool. Now what? Like, we gotta get through this other snake, I guess, right? Eh. It's so much damage. Our poor stalwart. But now that's no damage. Which is my favorite amount of damage. The weaken seems kind of irrelevant here because we're just going to kill the snake. On the other hand, that is 2 damage. On the other hand, like, that just seems very irrelevant. Same for you. Like, I don't know. The 2 damage is fine. Yeah, just take 2 damage. No, because if we roll the engage side, we could one-shot one of the gnolls, and that's definitely worth doing. We definitely can still kill the snake. Ugh. Do we want 1 mana? Sure. Okay, we did not get the engage side. That's a bummer. So let's do that. Let's harvest you. That's a lot of mana. We could turn that into the implosion side. I mean, like, that just cures your thing. That makes your stun more viable. Seems kind of silly, but that's what we got. So maybe we heal the pilgrim and make it more possible that he can stun somebody. I think that's fine. And then we got 2 bursts, so we can take 2 damage off the gnolls. Your attacks are just completely useless. That's pretty good. Okay. How are we doing on all this damage? If we weaken you... That actually weakened him by 2, even though he only took 1 damage. Okay. I wasn't sure how that was going to work. So if we hit him with the poison, it would do the same thing. It would only do 1 damage. Well, he would die to 1 poison anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, you got 2. Okay. Well, what do you know? This is very nice. And we can just harvest you. It doesn't do damage. That's neat. Alright. That feels good. Just let him die to the poison. Victory plus 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 plus. 75 fights. Generate mode. No idea what that is. It probably has to do with like the modding API that this game has. I guess we could take a look at that later. Tarantus. We have seen you before in your wretched spider armory. Valkyrie is pretty good. You can resurrect people, which is good because we have a lot of dying happening. Strand. Heal 2, spell rescue. The cost is refunded if it saves somebody. So we can spend 4 mana to heal somebody who's on the brink of death. Single use. Like, this is pretty okay. The Valkyrie is so flippin' strong, though. I wonder if the thimble would protect against Tarantus. Probably not. But I definitely want to try. We have to take the Valkyrie. It stinks that we're losing the stun, but we haven't been using it all that often lately anyway. That's still fine. We're putting this on you just to test. So it doesn't matter which of those we keep. At least this way you don't have any blank sides. Healing for 1 feels bad, but it doesn't feel as bad as just getting a blank. Alright. Things are finally getting a little spooky here. So weakening Tarantus and preventing the summon would probably be really good. Saving the weaken to block the weaken poison nonsense is probably better in the long run. So I gotta think about that now. Oh, game. Alright, well. That's what we got. So we can just kill one of the spiders. That's fine. The fewer spiders we have to work with, the better. Shield 2, like you're the only one taking any damage. I guess we do just block the summon from happening. Let's do it like that so you at least heal that one hit point you're missing. So, stinks to burn one of our one-time use attacks on the ghoul, or the ghast, whatever you are. I just had a Dungeons and Dragons moment. Oh no. I can't tell the difference over there either. Like, the engage isn't really going to do anything, especially if we hit this guy with a cantrip. It would have been good to have on the first turn. It's not that great now. Oh, you can summon 3 spiders? I didn't even realize. Poisoning Tarantus would be really good also. So I am kind of just going to fish for that. Great. We did not get it. But we did kill another spider, so that's pretty neat. And then, I don't know. Stop you from dying. It's so many spiders. Ugh. We gotta do something about this boss. Gladiator needs to do, like, actual damage. Maybe I should stop being greedy and just take the actual damage? If we get the engage, you can just one-shot a spider, though. There's gonna be so many spiders. There's gonna be so many spiders. Okay, I'll take that. That's interesting. So now there's a couple options on the Valkyrie to save the ghast. That would be super cool. We did not get them. That's less cool. So we can do this, and then it refunds it. Very cool. Oh, we lose harvest when we do this too. Oy, that's so much poison you're going to be taking. I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. That's so many spiders. Okay, the cleanse on the enchanter would actually be really nice. Ooh, that's terrible! That's good. That's good. Like, we could also just keep her alive. Oh my gosh. This is something else. That keeps you alive. It's probably more useful in the Valkyrie or the Stalwart. That's probably most useful in the Stalwart because you're getting healing and the shielding. That's terrifying, but it's what we got. I am just going to hit Tarantus. And then, like, we gotta just whittle down these spiders, right? So I think we have to burst a spider here. No, I think we save it. It would save the enchanter. The enchanter's already saved. She would take 2 less damage, but she has so much poison. She's going to take the poison damage anyway, so it's kind of irrelevant. Okay, so we can't use the like revive side. We have to get the prevent death side, I guess. This might be the end of the run. This is a lot. I should have taken the cantrip bow off of you, gotten the other cleanse thing. I wasn't even thinking about how much poison Tarantus can do. So out of curiosity, we're going to do this, because I just want to see, if we do this, does it kill the enchanter? It does. The thimble does not prevent that. Okay. I was not expecting it to help, but I was curious. Please don't hit Tarantus. Phew. However, this doesn't actually save anybody. Like, we're in a lot of trouble here. And we don't have, like, a flip or anything. This is rough. We had, like, the Valkyrie has to be saved, because the Valkyrie is the only one who could save anybody else. Right? So we can do this. It's just so much damn poison. And we're losing the Stalwart as well, which is a huge bummer. Yeah, I honestly don't know if we can get through this. If we get the Resurrect on the Valkyrie, that'll turn things around. In a very big way. I am going to hit Tarantus because there's a chance if we cantrip 1 in 4 that we will just finish him off, which would be unbelievable. Come on, cantrip. Oh, we don't have a cantrip. Never mind. That was silly of me. Well, that's also not great. Also not great. Oh boy. We have to kill you now, because we cannot deal with more spiders. As much as I would love to, like, poison and finish off one of these spiders, we are literally banking everything on getting that Resurrect. No, we didn't get it. Oh, well, that's what I get for playing with fire on this one. That's our 25 deaths, though. Was that actually death number 25? It's so many deaths. Alright, well, we did it. What are my stats? 27, okay, phew. We didn't end it with exactly 25. Alright, well, you know, you win some and you lose some, and that's just a normal run, and this game is just so unbelievably random. That was fun, though. We almost made that work. If we'd gotten lucky on the Valkyrie and gotten the Resurrect, like 1 or 2 turns earlier, right? If we could have, like, got the Ghast up earlier, and then maybe harvested a spider to take it out, and then also get a bunch of mana, and, like, then things kind of turn around for us there. But we did not get that luck. It was fun, though, so yeah. What do we do next time? Probably, like, I want to try Unfair. I want to check out some of the modes. I'm just going to keep saying that every time, as much to remind myself as anything else. I don't know if I have the wherewithal to do that, like, during the work week, though. I get worn out from work. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Thanks for watching, everyone. May the grace of the Twilight Dragon be with you.